Kim Kardashian has deleted men, brands, posts, and entire eras from her life with surgical precision. But even in Kim's long, thriving history of digital cleansing, nothing, and I mean nothing, hit quite like the moment she removed Meghan Markle from her Instagram feed. It wasn't a mistake, it wasn't an aesthetic correction, it wasn't an oops wrong filter, it was a message so loud the Hollywood fault line twitched. This wasn't just a deleted photo. This was a cultural declaration, a silent mic drop, a Kardashian-grade diss delivered without a single word spoken. And somehow, Meghan Markle didn't see it coming. But to understand how catastrophic this moment was, you have to rewind and watch the whole disaster play out like the world's most elite reality show crossover gone wrong. Because Meghan didn't just walk into Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party unprepared, she walked in with expectations that were not even in the same galaxy as reality. This wasn't a normal birthday. This was Kris Jenner's 70th. A woman who could get the Pope, Elon Musk, and Beyoncé to RSVP if she felt like it. And instead of hosting a casual dinner, Kris celebrated inside Jeff Bezos's mansion, a place so extravagant it looks like it was designed by a billionaire who wanted to cosplay as a Bond villain. The theme? James Bond. The dress code? Rich. The vibe? Royalty without the monarchy. And Meghan walked in like she was about to reclaim the throne she never actually had. People were gliding around, dripping in diamonds, sipping $5,000 champagne like it was sparkling water. Power brokers negotiated deals worth more than countries in between laughs. Luxury brands flew in dresses overnight. There were women there whose earrings were worth more than the GDP of small islands. And then there was Meghan. Honestly, the arrival alone could have been a documentary episode. Meghan stepped into that mansion with the assumption the room would hush, the cameras would pan, and the Kardashians would come running like long-lost allies ready for their viral reunion. Harry followed her like a man who lost a bet and was just trying to survive the evening with his dignity intact. Except, none of that happened. The room did not gasp. No spotlight miraculously turned. No Kardashian swiveled their head in excitement. People looked, paused for half a second, and then instantly went back to adjusting their diamonds or discussing stock portfolios. Meghan and Harry's arrival had the energy of a couple walking into the wrong wedding reception, but committing to it just to save face. And the whispers, oh, the whispers were viciously polite. Who invited them? Are they supposed to be here? Did Kris approve this? Are they filming something? And the worst one, did they just walk in? Guests were confused. Staff was confused. Even the catered sushi looked confused. Meanwhile, Meghan smiled like she was main charactering her way through a Netflix redemption arc. Harry, on the other hand, looked like he was experiencing secondhand embarrassment so severe he might need therapy. Here's the kicker. They stayed for 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes of mingling, not 10 minutes of bonding, not 10 minutes of interacting with anyone who mattered. 10 minutes of Meghan scanning the room like a security guard while Harry wished the earth would swallow him whole. And just when you thought the cringe reached its peak, it got worse. Because despite the awkwardness, Meghan still managed to do what she does best, find the nearest camera-friendly opportunity. She positioned herself next to Kim Kardashian for a photo, her golden ticket, her Hollywood validation, her I'm still relevant moment. The picture went up. It appeared. People saw it for exactly long enough to screenshot it. And then it disappeared, deleted like a glitch, scrubbed like a stain, removed like a liability. Kim Kardashian tapped that delete button with the same calm energy you use when deleting a blurry selfie, except this wasn't a blurry selfie. This was a calculated, intentional, beautifully silent power move. And the moment that photo vanished, the internet combusted. TikTok detectives showed up like FBI interns. Twitter users armed themselves with zoomed-in screenshots. People began investigating reflections in champagne glasses. Reddit threads lit up with conspiracy theories crafted with more passion than a PhD thesis. Fans asked the only question that mattered. Why did Kim delete Meghan? And the theories? They spiraled. Theory 1. Meghan didn't like how she looked in the picture and demanded it be removed. Considering her obsession with angles, this wasn't far-fetched. Theory 2. Harry told Meghan he didn't want photos from inside the party shared. This only made the internet laugh harder. Theory 3. Kim realized Meghan was bad for her brand. A theory that had PR experts whispering, Well, because here's the truth no one wanted to say out loud, but everyone already knew. Meghan Markle is becoming Hollywood's least desired guest. Not because she's controversial. Hollywood loves controversy, but because she's unpredictable, exhausting, always selling a narrative, always controlling the optics, always turning the smallest inconvenience into a global saga. That is not the kind of energy the Kardashian empire associates with. They don't invite problems. They manufacture them internally, then monetize them. Associating with Meghan? That's the PR equivalent of putting a raccoon in your living room and hoping it behaves. And apparently, Kim Kardashian has had enough. But then came the worst rumor of all, the one Meghan's team absolutely did not want in circulation. Meghan and Harry weren't officially invited. They walked into Kris Jenner's party like two people who misunderstood a forwarded message. Guests confirmed the awkwardness. The staff confirmed it felt random. Nobody treated them like expected guests because they weren't. Suddenly, everything made sense. The confusion, the lack of greetings, the 10-minute appearance. They didn't belong there. And when Kim deleted the photo, that wasn't pettiness. That was the Hollywood equivalent of saying, "You came uninvited and I don't want your PR storm attached to my image." Meanwhile, across the ocean, the royal family was reportedly stunned. Not surprised, stunned. Because Harry showing up to a Kardashian event while his family deals with actual real-world issues, it wasn't a good look. It made him seem adrift, directionless, wandering from party to party like a man trying to find relevance in a town that doesn't need him. And Meghan, she took the deletion worse than anyone expected. Insiders said she felt blindsided, embarrassed, frustrated, because the picture wasn't just a picture. It was supposed to be a stepping stone, a symbol, a silent announcement that she was still in the elite Hollywood orbit, and Kim's delete button ripped that fantasy apart. Harry apparently told her to ignore it, which only made her angrier. Because Meghan treats her image like a chessboard, and Kim had just taken her queen with one move. And Hollywood noticed, because in the days following the deletion, something shifted. Not loudly, not publicly, but quietly, fatally. Finally, Meghan wasn't seen as a powerful Hollywood figure anymore. She wasn't seen as a cultural icon. She wasn't seen as a misunderstood star. She was seen as someone chasing relevance she could no longer command. And when Hollywood senses desperation, it steps back. Brands stepped back. Executives stepped back. A-listers stepped back. PR teams stepped way back. Suddenly, Meghan wasn't a hot topic. She was a cautionary tale. The Kardashians didn't just delete a photo. They deleted the illusion that Meghan still had sway, the illusion that Hollywood welcomed her, the illusion that she belonged in rooms she hadn't earned access to, and the symbolism, brutal. Meghan went to that party hoping to prove something. Instead, she proved everything she wanted buried. Hollywood doesn't need her. Hollywood doesn't want her chaos. Hollywood isn't interested in her narrative. Hollywood isn't chasing her anymore. And Kim Kardashian, with one silent deletion, she made that truth impossible to ignore. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the masterpiece-level meltdown Meghan Markle just delivered to Hollywood. If you thought this was wild, messy, chaotic, and embarrassing, don't even think about clicking off yet, because the next video, that one is a full nuclear event. It's the one where Harry is absolutely stunned as Sarah Ferguson exposes Meghan's yacht days with Andrew.
Yes, those yacht days.
The ones Meghan tries to pretend were never whispered. The ones the internet never forgot. The ones Hollywood still talks about behind closed doors. So trust me, if you want drama, if you want scandal, if you want the royal universe turned inside out, that next video is mandatory. Go watch it now. Grab your popcorn. Brace your soul. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join the family. Because here, we don't sugarcoat scandals. We serve them hotter than Meghan serves victim monologues. Now go watch that next video. The chaos continues.